Hey guys, it's Kyrie and I'm back with another video. This isn't my review channel, but this is the channel that has the largest audience, so that is why this review is going on my main channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing an app called HelloTalk, and I'm going to explain to you what the app is, what it does, and what functions it has, why I like it, and what I think it could improve on. So, I'm not sponsored or anything to give this review. They simply just asked me to do it, and I love this app so much that I couldn't say no. To give you a brief background on my life, in high school I learned Spanish, in middle school and high school, and my first high school actually offered Chinese to me, but by the time that I made it into high school, they had discontinued it because not enough students showed interest, which really bummed me out because that was the one language I actually did want to learn. But I figured since Spanish is the second most spoken language here in the United States, it would be a good idea to learn that language so that way if I encountered a career path that required knowing that language, I had a little step stool to hop onto to give me a little advantage. Unfortunately, when I went to college, my college didn't offer any language programs, so my language studies stopped there. However, in my free time, I still wanted to learn languages, and at this point in my life, I was really into Japanese and Korean culture, so all of my otaku friends were learning Japanese and watching anime, and I started developing a strong interest in the Korean culture, and so I decided to start learning the Korean language. For a while, I was using online resources such as YouTube videos and websites, and I also have a few textbooks that I can learn with, but I wanted something a little more engaging, and that is how I found the HelloTalk app. HelloTalk is a language exchange app that allows you to communicate with people who natively speak the language that you're learning, and likewise, they are looking to learn the language that you speak. It's a mutual exchange relationship where not only are you learning each other's languages, but you can develop great friendships, learn about their cultures, and everything in between. The app is free to use and it is available on your phone. Now I would like to talk to you about some of the features that the app has and how the app itself works. First, you will make a profile, and this is how users will find you, and this is also how you will find them. After you have made your profile, you can also create a description using your language or the language you're learning to kind of give people a little bit of information on who you are, what you like, what you're interested in. You're allowed to learn and teach one language. If you want to learn multiple languages or teach multiple languages, then that will actually cost money. Underneath your profile, there is a bar that will show you the language you know fluently, as well as the language that you're learning and how much of it you understand. It also gives you statistics like how many times you've translated things, how many times you've corrected things. Just like any other chat service, you have your own friends list, and we call these language partners. So people will message you randomly and you can talk to them and they can send you a request to be a language partner. You can have as many as you want and you can talk to as many people as you want. If you only want people who can teach the language you're learning to contact you, you can enable that option in the settings, and from that point on, only people speaking that language that also want to learn your language can communicate with you. Likewise, if you only want your gender to contact you, you can enable that as well. And you can also set a range on age limit of people that you want to talk to. So if you have kids or you are a kid and you don't want a certain age group or gender contacting you, you can change that in your settings at any time, and you can also adjust it at any time. Additional security for your account is that you can hide your personal information such as your age, your gender, and your location. There is the option to show that publicly, but if that's something you'd like to keep private to yourself, you may do so at any time. I rarely ever come across malicious behavior, but if you should, there is an option to blacklist people and they cannot talk to you ever again. if this person were to make multiple accounts to continuously bug you, you can actually contact the HelloTalk app themselves and they will handle the situation immediately. So not only can you chat with people on this app, you can make free phone calls, you can send free voice chat messages, you can send images, you can have emote conversations, the whole shebang. As much as I would love to travel to other countries, sometimes we just don't have the time or money to do so. And so apps like HelloTalk make it really easy and convenient to learn languages, meet people from those countries, and it's completely free. Who doesn't love free stuff? I don't know about you, but I will not turn down something that's free. Another reason why this app is so great is that the people you're talking to know their language inside and out, so they can teach you things that you're not going to find in textbooks or online. Sometimes you'll learn certain phrases that are correct, but if you were to say them to a person speaking that language, they'd probably look at you funny because they have a better way to say it that sounds more natural and casual. The voice chat option is great because you can actually hear them speak, which will let you understand the verbal side of the language more, and likewise, they can help you improve your pronunciation. In the actual chat feature, you can correct people's statements and also include comments on what they should improve on or why it was incorrect, etc. As I mentioned before, you can learn multiple languages and teach multiple languages, but that extra feature does cost money, and eventually I would like to move on from Korean and learn Japanese, Chinese, Arabic, Russian. I want to learn a lot of languages, and I'm really glad that this app exists because I can talk to people all over the world with just a swipe of a screen, and it's so convenient, it's really easy, and there's tons of people waiting to learn the language that you know that are willing to teach you their language, and it's so great that we can connect so easily. Despite language barriers and maybe religious beliefs, you can become friends with anybody in the entire world. That is so awesome, and it's free. It doesn't cost you any money to use this service, unless of course you want to use multiple languages. But if you're just learning one language, why not? You should just download it now and be done with it. If I had to make any suggestions or improvements for this app, I only have two things in mind. First, I wish they would update the emotes. I'm really glad that we have emotes, but they look really bad compared to the emotes that we have on our phones. So I usually just use the emotes on my phone. Number two, I wish that HelloTalk would have some sort of desktop app to use, so that way if you're not on your phone, you can be on your computer and still use the app. When I'm out and about, all of the things that I use on my computer, I can also use on my phone, so I'm always connected and always able to communicate with the people I'm talking to. However, once I switch onto my computer, if I want to talk to anybody on HelloTalk, I have to keep my phone glued to my hip so that I can switch between the two different platforms. And I think it would just be really nice to be able to just carry on the conversation on my computer or on my phone in real time at any given moment. Other than that, I really like the app and I give it a 5 out of 5. So if you're interested in learning a language but you don't really have the resources or finances to travel to a country to get the full experience, definitely check out HelloTalk and start learning the language that you're interested in right now. My name is Kyrie Jenkins, and thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you guys next time. I'm going to be doing another My Friday Favorites video in the near future, so stay tuned for that. If you would like to see the first episode of Season 2 of My Friday Favorites, you can watch that right here. And I will see you guys next time. And don't forget to comment on this video, like this video, subscribe to my channel so that you can get updates for whenever I upload new videos. Follow me on social media. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, I have Snapchat, I have Vine. I have everything that you need to be following me on, so go ahead and do that. All of my information is usually at Kyrie Jenkins. Well, I think that is it for today. So, bye guys!